In the tight end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, it's really an honor. Some great tight ends in this conference, great tight ends on our team, and I think it's a team award because it's not something that I won just on my own. It's something that I've had to work for, of course, but I'm banging it against guys on the scout team. I got everyone in the tight end room pushing me, and something that me, AJ, Ian, Khalid, we all talked about at the beginning of these years. We want to be one of the best groups in the Big Ten. I think we accomplished that.
Going back to the NFL talk, what would you reasonably want to be at in terms of projections, where you go in the draft?
Yeah, if I knew if I wasn't in the top 3 rounds, I'm coming back, no question. It would have to be like a top 3 round deal for me to even consider coming out.
So if you find that you are in the top 3 rounds, where does that place the decision process at?
Well, that's just what I've been kind of hearing a little bit, is that I would be in the top 3 rounds. That's why I'm considering it right now. But it's really going to, again, go back to see what Coach Harbaugh says and everything like that, just because I trust him so much and I value his opinion.
He's obviously has a track record with tight ends. How much do you think you've improved from the first practice with him, and in what ways?
I think, I think just even from hearing him that he was our coach, I improved just from that, because I knew I was like, wow, I have the opportunity to reach my full potential. So I really took that on. But starting back at spring ball, I think I've just came so far as a player. Just even the difference between catching the ball right in front of my numbers to fully extending my hands out. That's something I worked on. It helped me get a couple extra catches this year. My blocking has progressed throughout the season. It's still not where it needs to be, but it's gotten better. But yeah, I think it's really been night and day.
You've talked several times this year about how hard he pushes you and tests you, everybody. What does it take for a player to embrace that as opposed to thinking, wow, this isn't for me?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the whole method behind his madness is you're going to embrace it, and the ones that do embrace it are going to be part of our quest to win these championships. And if you don't embrace it and you think, wow, this isn't for me, then you might look at somewhere else, or you might not make it through these camps and these spring balls. It's going to test you physically and mentally, on top of all your schoolwork you got. I mean, it's going to push you to your limits. So you got to really love football, and you got to really love this program to make it through and succeed.
Who else besides Harbaugh is going to help you with your decision?
My dad, everyone on the coaching staff, and really my dad and my mom, some other people in my life that I value and I trust their opinion and everything like that. My high school coach.
Sounds like you're kind of just waiting to talk with him, though, to put the final touches on it. I mean, is that accurate? You pretty much know at this point. You just want to see what he is.
I really don't know. Okay. Like, if I had to, I wouldn't be able to decide right now, even if I had to. Talk to Jake Ryan, Funch, Lawan, my high school teammate Alex Bayer. He's on the practice squad, tight end for the Chargers. But really, it's going to come down to, a lot of it's going to be based on what Coach Harbaugh says.
Jake, did this year and this offense accelerate you moving toward making this decision? I mean, it seems like you had a kind of a breakout year, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's still all crazy to me that I even have to make this decision. At the beginning of the year, it was just it wasn't even in my vision or thoughts. So it's throughout this year, it really has accelerated it. Yes.
And with that in mind, do you think about, is that part of your pros and cons, like working in this system again another year with Harbaugh and this offense, that you would be that much better next year?
Absolutely, and that's definitely something I've considered. Is another year in this system really could allow me to make even farther strides. Another year in the weight room could allow me to get stronger and faster, and allow me to take my game to a whole other level.
What are the reasons to go?
Well, it's potentially just tight ends don't usually get taken in the first round, so it's how much can you potentially increase your stock, and then you got the risk of injury. I've had some knee surgery, so that's in the back of your mind, and those are really the main 2 reasons right there.
When you've talked to Jake Ryan and the other guys you listed, I mean, have they told you about how different the game is when you're playing business? It's a business now at that level versus it's still rah-rah at this level.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what they said. It's really a job. It's like kind of like our camp days, but it's every single day. My friend Alex Bayer, he said they wake up at 6 and he was there till 5:30. He's like, with a little lunch break in between. He said that's every single day, and they're in week whatever the season it is now, and there's no slowing down.